हेलो वेलकम बैक टू गेमिंग पैंडा एंड सब इस बार हम कुछ साइड मिशंस करने आए हैं। तो चलो भैया क्या बोल रहे हैं देख लेते हैं। तो यहाँ पे भी बार्बर शॉप। अबे कहाँ से ले जाओगे? वाह,
What's that? Not come back tomorrow. Rare indeed. We'll be done in a moment.
And then a giant sea snake swam up and bit my arm off. The gods have spoken. A sacrifice is needed.
To my mind, it's about you defeating a snake, yeah.
No, they demand a sacrifice. I'm sure of it. It's time.
We must wait for a clearer sign. At least till your next dreaming.
I don't need no more signs.
Looking for Cerys. Heard she stayed here.
Lon Crate's daughter. Aye, she was here.
Where is she now?
What?
Cerys. Where's Cerys?
Dunno. Enough of the questions.
I say something wrong?
You must forgive the Jarl. Hasn't been feeling well of late.
Is he sick? He didn't seem quite right during Crach's feast, but...
Forgive me. I must go to him.
Where's Cerys? I've got to find her.
I don't know. Ask around.
Great.
Remember when that storm caught us in Ald's Bay? Aye, like it were yesterday. Off-gun fell overboard and near drowned.
Last night
dove in the waves.
Out of me sight.
'Twas the gods directed him. He said the voice commanded him to dive into the maelstrom. Too bad they didn't protect him from harm. Cut his shoulder to the bone. Just don't go pestering folk.
Pick yourself, you
Axe.
Seek adventure elsewhere. We serve her who is burden, mother, and crone.
More trouble.
Can you toss an axe? Need rubber can?
I recognize your type a mile away.
Greetings.
Ha! Nary a soul for months. Then one day guests from afar start dropping like rain in springtime. You weary traveller? Hungry?
Looking for Cerys, Jarl on Crate's daughter.
Ah, you've found her. Or near to. Lass was just here.
Know where she might have gone?
Took an interest in our Jarl. Asked about his childhood. So I told her to see Bergthora and Eirik.
Who are Bergthora and Eirik?
Years ago, Eirik was close with the old Jarl. Was the Jarl that helped him win Bergthora's hand. They lived toward the east end of the village.
Take care.
Bless you. And my blessings to Cerys when you see her.
The damn sure. Now just speaks about seducing the lasses.
Bronze son on
Sorry to interrupt.
You need something? Come, let's have a pint of that chat.
Thanks, but I'm short on time. Looking for a girl named Cerys.
Crach on Crate's daughter. She was here, but I've not seen her away.
Okay.
Take care. Greetings. I'm looking for someone.
Lucky chap you are then. Truth be told, I'm taken, but village is brimming with lovely girls.
Did you say lovely girls? Where? Maybe one would be willing to show me around the island.
Well, there's Vea, lovely one, Cooper's daughter. Though, no, she's got teeth like fish eggs. Now Deborah, there's a fine lass. Teeth bang on straight. Though, there is a growth under her right eye. Maya's got a right dreamy face. If not for that bit of bone rot on her right foot. Ah, nuts. Now I give it a think, well, none of these lasses are really appealing.
I'm looking for Cerys.
The skinny thing. Lovely doe eyes, true, and she's from an honourable house. But the lass is gaunt as a sapling.
I don't know where she is, and her father...
Ugh, tell Crach to calm down. No Skellige lass can perish in her own isles. All right, she was here a few hours. Went to find me man Iric. Needed to talk, she said. They should be on the beach, t'other side of the isle.
Thanks. Take care.
Good luck searching.
Swimming like gulls around the waist heap. I'd be sure we showed them.
We? Seem to remember you sitting on that rock crying for help.
But if not for me warning, you'd be herring bait about now.
Thanks for your help. Did it once, maybe you can do it again.
Well, we'll have to think about it. Busy the day me fishing got nets to mend. No time to fight monsters.
It's not drowners this time. It's Cerys. I'm looking for her.
Aye, fine-looking girl. Can tell right away she's from a good clan. Left her sitting right here when I sailed out to bring in the morning catch.
She say where she was headed?
Wouldn't tell a stranger, but we did risk our hides together. Went to Odeldrick's old family home. Yonder on the hill.
Any idea why she came here? She say what she was after, or just admire the scenery?
She asked about our Jarl and his family.
Thanks. Farewell.
अब कहाँ जाना है भैया? खाली घुमा ही रहे हैं पूरे मिशन में। अब यहाँ चले जाओ, वहाँ चले जाओ, अब ऐसे कर ले हो वैसे। यार घूम के ही जाना पड़ेगा।
seriously wrong here. Fresh footprints. Could be Ceres's. Ceres. Passed out. Gotta get her out of here.
What happened? Where am I? Oh, my head. Pain's just awful.
Got hit with something heavy.
Geralt? Why are you here?
Came to look for you. Croc's worried. Taking you home.
I won't go until I help Udalric. The sword! Where's the sword? I've got to go back!
You're not going anywhere. I carried you out of there a moment ago half dead.
I have to!
You have to tell me what's going on. Why'd you go in there?
I wanted to help Udalric.
Sure, he was acting strangely, but I don't see how your stroll through a haunted house will help him.
It would have, if I'd only found the sword.
So what's this sword all about?
It's Brokvar, the ancestral sword of Udalric's clan. I needed to lift the curse that holds Udalric.
A curse?
Long story. Years ago, Udalric and his little brother butted heads over the sword. As custom has it, the clan's sword should go to the firstborn son, Udalric. But his father gave Brokvar to his little brother, Aki.
Serious insult in these lands.
Serious enough for Udalric to break a sacred law here in Skellige. He openly questioned his father's decision.
Guessing the old Jarl couldn't let it pass.
They chained Udalric to a pile, up to his waist in the sea. Spent 3 days like that. When his punishment ended, he and Aki sailed out to fish.
Most likely their father thought some hard work at sea together would fix things between them.
We use sea outings as cures for many things. Sadly, this time it didn't work. A storm broke out and Aki fell overboard. Udalric had his hands full with the sails. Didn't hear his brother until it was too late.
Didn't hear? Or didn't want to hear?
Some folk on the Isle had the same doubt, but none would mention it aloud.
What do you think? Did Udalric kill Aki?
I don't want to jump to any conclusions. But I do think whatever happened at sea that day, well, it's affecting Udalric right now. Powerfully so. And it could have something to do with that sword.
What did you plan to do with the sword?
I thought Aki's ghost would want it back.
The brother's ghost?
Long as I remember, folk have said Udalric's the chosen one. The one the gods speak to. I believed it once. But now, considering certain things, I think he's just haunted. And it's his dead brother that's haunting him.
Daring theory. Not breaking any of your laws just by thinking it.
Don't care. I don't believe it's the gods talking. Have you seen him? He's covered in scars.
Thought he earned those in battle.
If you call the strife in his heart and head a battle, I've asked him about it. He said the voices command him to hurt himself for the glory of the gods. I think not. It's not the gods, it's Aki.
So you believe Aki's getting his revenge, because Udalric let him die?
I've talked to Yort. He swears Udalric didn't start hearing voices till after Aki's death. And I don't think Yort's mistaken. He knew both those boys from the cradle. I think we've to give Brokvar to Aki, and he'll leave Udalric alone.
Not a bad idea, on condition it's a ghost we're dealing with. But something doesn't add up.
What's that?
Aki drowned at sea, said so yourself. But the ghost haunts this house.
Aki and Udalric both lived here. Maybe that's why. Thanks for your help, Geralt. But I've got to get the sword.
Out of the question. I'll get it.
Really? Thanks. So I can go see Udalric?
No chance. You're weak. Might pass out again along the way. Wait here, we'll go together. What is this about?
So, did you find the sword?
I found it. Let's go.
After you, then. You and my dad, you were mates once, right?
Hope we still are.
But, well, I heard you fell out over something. Or someone.
Talking about that story with Yennefer? Long time ago, that. In fact, that was before Croc met the woman who'd be your mother.
But you and Yennefer had already met?
Things were never cut and dried with Yen.
What is it about her? What is it that draws you?
Dunno. Maybe, it's 'cause I've never chosen comfort and ease. The calm and the quiet.
Respect, Witcher.
Brand those swords, but I prefer my trusty axe.
Where's Yennefer?
Don't know. Why do you ask?
I just wonder why she let you come here alone.
What do you mean, let me?
Nothing. Not a thing. Just got the impression she doesn't like to let you out of her sight. Look, there they are.
Huh? Adam.
Horridly bright out here. Stings the eyes.
The fresh air will do you good.
The gods won't be pleased.
Jarl, our guests, remember.
What happened to your hand?
I sacrificed it to the gods.
Forgive him, Jarl. Geralt's got more to learn about our customs. We're close to the gods in Skellige, and the chummier you are, the greater the offering you make. It's our belief that the greatest thing a man can offer is his pain, his suffering, the pure sacrifice.
To hear the gods is a gift, not a sacrifice.
These voices you hear.
The gods, their voices.
It's not the gods.
Watch your words, foreigner. You're in Skellige, our land, and we revere the gods here. If you weren't on Cright's guest...
Jarl, the Witcher surely meant no offense. Let us hear what he has to say.
More likely this is somehow related to your dead brother.
I told Geralt of Aki. We concluded that...
That the gods are angry at you, yet he's the reason. That's why you have to apologize. To Aki himself.
I didn't want to. Aki fell in the water. The gods will be angry.
Let me help you, and I promise to do everything I can to keep from angering the gods.
Heed the Witcher, Jarl. Make amends to Aki and you'll surely please the gods.
What would you have me do?
Remember where Aki fell in the water?
Near the isle's eastern end, by the mouth of the bay. Current had swept us towards Ullula's Needle.
It's a dangerous spot. Treacherous eddies swallow a handful of sailors each year.
We need to sail there. Aki's ghost won't rest until Brokvar's returned to his remains.
No. No, no, no. The gods, they'll be angry. I feel it.
Fear not, Jarl. The gods love you, and they loved Aki. Surely they want this.
Well, maybe I can sail there. The sword should be returned. That's what matters. Makes no difference by whose hand. What do I look for? Did Aki have anything that'll help me recognize him? Something he was wearing that could survive all this time underwater?
Aye. Our clan ring.
That ought to be enough. I'm off.
There's a gallant.
Fuck.
killing a giant.
Okay, we are back.
These continental dandies come as
Remember me, Jarl?
I remember, Geralt, I remember.
Oh, Jim.
Forgive me, the gods speak.
your seeker. Looking sore. You're back. Hands off on girls, or I'll...
Must be the place.
अच्छा स्वॉर्ड रख दिया इसने.
Wondering what that accomplished, if anything.
I could must mark the spot, but अरे क्या हो गया?
Why'd you do it? Udalric. The voice has commanded him to poke out his eye.
What? Why'd you do it?
Such was the will of the gods. A sacrifice for Aki.
When did the gods speak to you? Right after I left?
Shortly after. Sleep came over me, so I lay down. 'Twas then they revealed their will to me.
You always asleep when they speak to you?
Always.
What do you see then? Do they try to summon you anywhere specific?
My old home. They command me to light torches, then speak from the shadows.
What did the gods want? Exactly. Do you remember? What did they tell you?
They were angry. A voice said, "You vile wretch. You didn't help Aki, and now you failed to sail out to beg his forgiveness. Poke out your eye, suffer, and regret the evil you've wrought."
The gods ever show you their form, or are they always just a shadow?
Once, I steeled myself, gathered my courage, and in my dream made my torch burn bright. I saw a hazy figure sitting in shadow then.
The gods always demand you offer them your suffering?
Only that pleases them, so they ask for more and more.
The gods speak from the shadows, you said. Is that why you don't allow any lights in here?
In my dreams. At times I see their form, when the torches burn bright.
To see the gods is a great honor. Maybe with more light in your house, you'd see them when you're awake as well.
Lesser men are unworthy. They cannot gaze upon their faces.
I returned the sword, but nothing's changed. It's not his brother's ghost that haunts him, tortures him.
What's wrong with him?
Can we talk somewhere in private?
The guest room. Come.
Oh, yeah. Could ghost hai.
Well, know what it is?
It's a Heim, a post-conjunction creature, very rare and very dangerous. It latches on to men who commit vile deeds. It feeds on their pain for years, fueling their guilty conscience. In the end, Heims force their victims to mutilate themselves.
Sounds unpleasant. Any way to defeat it?
Two methods that work. In theory. Witcher's bestiaries say you have to spend a night in the Heim's lair with the affected individual.
The haunted house, you mean? It's hardly cozy, but I wager you've slept in worse conditions.
It's not about sleeping. You've got to draw the Heim out. It has to emerge from the shadows, show itself. Can't hurt it otherwise.
And it's sure to give as good as it gets.
You've seen Udalric. It won't be an easy fight.
What's this other way?
They say a Heim can be tricked. You have to pretend to do something horrible. Then it'll move on to you as its new victim. When it realizes it's been tricked, it'll be forced to leave.
Great. Let's try it.
Don't know anyone who's pulled it off.
And maybe no one's thought up a trick that was good enough. I know you're doubtful, but we should at least try to find a way to trick the Heim.
Might not be as simple as it seems. Besides, neither method's perfect.
What do you mean?
Udalric might not survive an entire night in the Heim's lair.
You think the Heim... would it try to kill Udalric?
No, that would mean losing its host. But Udalric could just... expire. He's weak, and the house will summon painful memories. Whereas to the Heim, that'll be an opportunity. The more pain the Heim causes Udalric, the stronger it'll grow.
And the more dangerous it will be to you. And what about the other method?
The Heim's a demon, and demons are notoriously hard to fool. Plus, the trickster can't know it's a trick.
What?
The Heim attacks those who have a guilty conscience, truly believe they committed a foul deed. The Heim strengthens their regret and feeds on it. Meaning, if the new host doesn't feel true sorrow, the Heim will sense that.
Yes. So, for this to work, if either of us has an idea, we can't tell the other one about it.
Exactly.
Both methods seem risky, but I still think we should try the trick.
Don't know that I'm convinced.
Just please don't tell me you have to consult Yennefer on such things as well. If we fail to think of anything, we can always try the Witcher's way.
Yes, that's why I think we should try trick first and then... क्या करें यार?
Trying the trick can't hurt.
Good decision.
Haunted house. The Heim's lair. Only place where anything like this could work.
After you, then.
अगर मैं कुछ और कर दूं तो?
Meet you there. Got something to tend to on the way.
Fine. See you.
अच्छा, पहले एक बार ये करके देखते हैं, फिर देखते हैं क्या होता है। अगर नहीं बचा पाए तो फिर हम ट्राई करेंगे दूसरा वे।
Useless. And?
An old cradle. Must have belonged to Udalric or Aki.
A child's cradle? Looks old. Must have been.
Solid craftsmanship. Fitter must have been from the continent.
Geralt! Geralt, come! Think I've got an idea!
Come up with anything?
Yes, I have a plan. One that just might work.
Can I get any details?
You've got to wait for me here. I won't be long.
Anything else?
Said yourself, you can't know the details. So no, nothing else. You simply gotta trust me.
Hope you know what you're doing.
So do I. So, can we start?
I'm ready.
All right, I'll be back soon. In the meantime, get a fire going in the oven.
Over there! She's running to the old house!
Grab her!
Taken. You must put him in the oven. Trust me.
Take care not to hurt the child. Give me the babe.
In the oven. Throw him in the oven.
Aki!
The Witcher committed no crime. You'll find neither despair nor guilt here. Only shock and relief. You've been tricked. You must go.
It's over.
Over?
We tricked the Heim. It thought I'd killed your child, abandoned you to haunt me, feed on my conscience.
But when it saw the babe was whole, unharmed, it had to go. You're free, Jarl.
Free?
The Heim's gone, so are the voices that tortured you. Let's get out of here.
चलो ये एंडिंग सही थी तो स्विच करने की जरूरत नहीं है.
What's happening? My head's spinning. I'm spinning in a maelstrom.
Geralt, you said it was over.
That's just fatigue. In time, his mind will return to normal.
What? What will I do now?
You'll be fine. Key is to not give in to self-pity.
I feel as if someone's torn something from me.
That's normal. The Heim was a parasite. Bonds between parasites and hosts can be strong. That's why you feel empty now. Give it a few days, weeks, you'll be fine.
Thank you. I think. Farewell.
I'll go with him. He seems confused.
Good idea. Then what? What are your plans?
I'll stay a few days, make sure he's healthy. And you? Gonna stay on Speaker Rog?
Don't know yet. Gotta gather my thoughts.
I'm sure Yennefer must be growing impatient.
What is it with you and Yennefer? Mentioned her several times already.
Nothing. I've just noticed that you're often of one mind.
Saying I'm henpecked.
Not that you're especially different. Seems to happen to all men. Take a rowdy Skellige, a brave knight or a tough witcher. You all end up wrapped around some woman's finger. Though I will admit you're not all bad. You trusted me, a complete stranger nearly. Few would have had the courage.
Appreciate it if you didn't tell everybody in the Isles. They'll think I enjoy being dominated.
Farewell, Geralt.
See you, Cerys.
Oh, okay. New quest, King's Gambit. Heroes of Pursuit के तीनों हैं. Bull's Clothing, ये था मेरा. कितनी दूर है? दूसरा आइलैंड है. जंप हाउस करना पड़ेगा. ओए Get rid of the werewolf. Talk to Anne about the curse. पहले talk कर लेंगे. ये बढ़िया ना. और जहाँ खड़ा हूँ बिल्कुल उसके पीछे से जाना है. इस रास्ते से.
Swords, but I prefer my trusty axe. What do you Richards do? You're a ye dimwit! Drop one more and I'll keelhaul you!
Got a minute?
Preparing my boat, can't you see? Nilfgaardian dogs were the hunter's son.
Got bigger game in mind. Morkvarg.
Ah, so them's your apples. Alright, ask away. In praise of Freya.
You were there when Morkvarg raided the garden. Heard you alone survived.
True. I managed to flee. Great Mother was looking out for me that day.
But she didn't give a lick about the priestesses.
Apparently. Morkvarg had them bound, then slit their throats like horses for the sacrifice. And he laughed. Understand? He laughed. But Archpriestess Ulver cursed him with her dying breath. You are beastly now, remain so forevermore. Ah, saintly woman.
Didn't help the priestesses. Why not?
How could I? Alone against a dozen raiders that... Why are you staring?
Just wondering. You people, obsessed with honor, courage, and so on. Are you just cut and run? Strange.
I ain't proud of it. Since that day, I've been seeking a worthy death at sea. Seems the goddess, she's not seen fit to summon me yet.
What happened to Morkvarg?
Hard to believe, but fur rose through his skin, and his mug stretched forth into a muzzle like a dog's or a wolf's. He howled, long and grieving, then lunged at his men. They tried to run, but he was fast as lightning. As he killed them, clamped his jaws round their throats, they turned to ash, just like that. Ash that seeped from twixt his fangs.
Not good. Curse must be complex, multi-leveled.
Such is the Great Mother's power.
Thanks for your help.
Goddess, guide your sword.
Friends we show heart, foes we show our axe.
Did you sever his head?
Have a giant. Let's go!
It's a decoration.
ये जा रहे हैं यप नप
Come on.
Come on, Roach. Come on.
Not so fast, Roach.
नहीं भी ये मैं थोड़ा आसान हूँ
Stay with us one more week, Ciri. I know you feel better.
You who grant
You're
us
yet
love,
too weak
hate
to-
greetings. What may I help you with this time?
Morkvarg, got a few more questions. Never heard of this Morkvarg. What is it exactly?
Not what, who. The worst man Skellige has ever known. He held nothing sacred, raided the lands of his own clan, took gold from Nilfgaard, murdered women heavy with child, and children he...
I know the type.
They said he feared but one thing, albeit secretly, the wrath of the gods. Morkvarg decided to prove everyone, himself included, wrong. So he came to Hindisvia to raid the goddess's garden. This was years ago. Archpriestess Ulva stood in his path. He stabbed her in the breast and cast her into the mud. As her blood gushed forth, she cursed Morkvarg, and he transformed into a monster.
Notice I read didn't mention a curse.
All who live here know of it.
Could be, but I'm not from around here. Could use some information.
Archpriestess Ulva cast the curse.
So you said.
It bound Morkvarg to the garden for all time. So even if he is killed, he returns there.
Never heard of this Morkvarg. What is it exactly?
Not what, who. The worst man Skellige has ever known.
I know the type.
They said he feared Archpriestess
Might have already run into this Morkvarg. He, werewolf?
I know not. I'm afraid I've never seen him.
Shame that. Was hoping you could tell me more about him, help me with my work.
You might speak with Torridar's son, Einar. He saw Morgvarg and his men descend on the garden. He was the sole pilgrim to escape with his life that day. Settled in Larvik, you'll find him at the landing there, provided he's not at sea.
Farewell.
The goddess protect you from all evil.
You who grant us love, hatred, and
ये वही जगह
Key? Raymond? Where's the key? All I have in the chapter house. The crate. But the key? Where's the key? Why so silent, Raymond? You thief! You rogue! You whoreson! You worthless bastard! I will find the key without you, idiot, stupid prick! You can hide your stash. You can end this, or release me.
Tiresome conversation. Not interested.
What will you do?
What a witcher ought to. Ideal friend. Patient, doesn't mouth off. Draft from below. A cave? Draft from below. A cave? floodgates open, but nothing's happening.
ये उस पर वुल्फ को तो मार दिया था ना। पता नहीं भैया क्या चाहते हैं लोग। यहीं पे था वो बेयरबुल जिसको मारा। केव के नीचे भी एक केव है। नहीं देखो
footprints lead to the well. Guess Craven didn't want to be eaten, preferred to drown. One of Freya's priestesses. No signs of violence. Must have died of hunger a while ago. Must have hid here when Morkvarg raided the garden. A key. Could come in handy. Waited a long time for death to come. Morkvarg doesn't give up easily.
You can end this, or release me.
See if we can do this the easy way. Morkvarg, of my own free will, I offer you this fare. Now dig in.
Won't turn to ash.
Won't know until you try. Come on, a spoonful for Daddy.
Fuck! This shite again!
Tiresome conversation. Not interested.
What will you do?
What a witcher ought to. from below. A cave?
गया था इस गेट के नीचे वैसे मैं जैसे ये उठाना तो भाई तो
आगे भाई आगे आगे आगे
यहाँ पे केव है ये
क्या भी आ गया कब आएगा शॉटगन ओनली का कब आज सुबह जो रेड स्टार्ट में शॉटगन ओनली कराया
years ago.
प्राइम 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 क्या वो फोन नहीं देता क्या
चैप्टर हाउस टूर
हाँ मैं बुक्स देता हूँ
और ये बिल्कुल उसी के नीचे का है वो ट्रायंगल कट जो था
नहीं है हाँ डायमंड तो पहुंच चलो मैसेज आए हैं किसी का नहीं किसी का नहीं
Hey there.
Freya, hear my prayer. Freya, grant my plea.
Greetings. What may I help you with this time?
Morkvarg, got a few more questions. Never heard of this Morkvarg.
Not what? The worst. They said he... Archpriestess Ulvis...
Farewell.
The goddess protect you from all evil.
You who grant us love,
Ciao,
hatred,
ragazzi,
and
ragazzi.
strength. Clouds obscure the sky and turmoil
Freya,
grips the sea.
grant
You
my
who grant
great
us love,
hero.
hatred,
Ow!
and strength.
Please be
Freya, hear my prayer.
Oh!
Freya,
Beg
grant
your
my
pardon.
अभी तो उसको जेट आ रहा है अरे मैं आ रहा हूँ ऊपर ऊपर आओ
Greetings. Praise Freya.
Liar.
What? I swear it on the Great Mother's tits.
Cut the act. Don't buy your piety one bit. You were one of Morkvarg's men.
Well, well. Sharp yaw. Didn't see one
अरे
thing
मैं आ रहा
wrong.
हूँ यार रुको
Lads here around me, they're mine. Armed to the teeth to the man. Let me introduce you.
नहीं
I'm no
ना
knight
चैट
errant.
करिए
I'm a witcher.
देख भी चैट
Didn't come here
करिए
to bring you to justice.
तूने मेरे सारी
Digging
चैट
up
पे
the
पढ़ी
past? What's that for?
Need to know what actually happened in the garden. Gonna lift Morkvarg's curse.
Why would you bloody do that? Our son should suffer till Ragnarok. The day after, actually.
हाँ भाई
It's what I do.
Used to say the same myself, till Morkvarg gave the order to sail for Hindisfjall. I raided often and cruelly, killed women, children, whatever my axe happened to hit. But priestesses, it was too much, even for me. When it was over, and Morkvarg was drinking with the rest, I took this out.
Wolf-fang pendant, covered in runes.
I got it from my da, who was god eye of our village. Told me that anyone I cut with a fang would suffer a fate worse than death. Spoke true, it seems.
Your pop-pop mention how to reverse this?
Victim needs to get the fang is all. But I'll not give it to you. That whoreson should suffer.
Listen, the priestesses, they really long to get their garden back. And as I see it, you owe them, don't you think?
All right, take it. But it don't come free. Want one thing in return.
Won't tell anyone about your past, give you my word.
Not that. If you do, I'll just find you and kill you. Once Morkvarg's human again, you can't let him leave. No matter
चालू
what.
भाई हमारा आ गया तेज करेगा शॉर्ट का पिक्चर क्या 5 डोलेस, 4 डोलेस तो कम से कम करेंगे। तो बोलेंगे चारों चारों इंस्टाग्राम पर नहीं रेस करूंगा, मैं रेस करूंगा डॉल्फिन जेट करेगा, ठीक है, हर स्ट्राइक करेगा, तो गुस्से में आके तू योरू कर देगा। नहीं हाँ ठीक है, तू रहना कर। स्क्रीन खोल के देखो।
Come on.
You who grant his love, hatred, and strength.
समझ ही नहीं आ रहा है। मेरा आप जाके लोड होगा भाई। Perch?
Here we are again.
You can end this, or release me.
Here, put this on.
I need no more fangs.
Don't be a smartass, just do it.
I'm free. Free! At last! Oh, where's the tavern? I can eat a broiled pig. No, a side of beef. Wash it down with a cask of ale. Then to sea. They forgot me, no doubt. Well, I'll fucking remind them with a bang. In Novigrad, everywhere. I'm back!
Sorry, can't let that happen.
Then why'd you bloody free me?
To kill you, once and for all.
अरे यार सुबह चलो भाई मेरे लो क्लाइंट अब तो शुरू हो गई।
That's it, Roach.
Mama.
Greetings. What may I help you with this time?
Morkvarg, got a few more questions. I've come for my reward.
But can you be sure that...
Morkvarg's gone, for good. Guaranteed, or you'll get your coin back.
I shall hold you to that, Witcher.
You who grant us love, hatred, and strength. Grant my brother strength, the sword line might in his heart, and with godly next lives.
अच्छा ये वो शुरू हो गया. ओके ये भी कर ही दिया मैंने पास. हाँ.
Harris imposter. ठीक करो भाई. करो. अरे भाई उसका आई तोड़ना होता है.
Mind if I interrupt?
Nay. My prayers are in vain anyway.
Enemies blinded 5. मेरा level देखो तो.
Trouble with a curse.
Enemies blinded 5.
Look, see it lying there. A horse head on the pole. That's
a Nithing. Kind of curse. Seen this before. They're nothing to scoff at. Can make misfortune, even death.
Aye. And the name carved upon it is Tialva. My firstborn.
You know. Don't play you user shit. You should be a user.
Before the next moon. Tried to lift the curse myself, but no luck.
I can help you, one of two ways. First, I can try to convince whoever put up the Nithing to lift the curse themselves. Second, I can deflect the curse back on whoever cast it by writing their name on the shaft. Either way, need to know who's behind this.
But I don't trouble no one. Don't know a soul who'd wish it upon me.
Guess I gotta investigate.
No cure for trouble like a witcher.
Trail's fresh. Might want to look around some. A Nithing. A powerful curse. Name carved on the shaft. Tialva, son of Lothar. What is this? Woman's shawl. Distinctive pattern. Distinctive smell.
Be right back. बैकम बैक। ओके, तो फिर हम क्या कर रहे थे?
It's clearing up.
इधर इधर इधर
Too many scents. Can't follow my nose any further. Need to ask around about the shawl.
My gran told me about you.
The Nagelfair of Hindusfjall shores.
Geralt of Rivia. Greetings.
Back to the village at once. Will you keep loitering, bothering folk? Monster
What became of those nice Pharaoh lads who went
kind
treasure
that would
hunting in
swallow
the
kids
ruins?
like you.
I don't know. But I'm
Let
afraid
us
we
free
shan't
I
see
just want to
them
see
again.
if you
Why
from
we
outside.
went down to the river to do my wash. I'm a tad busy.
Like pickled herring?
Then the Jarl on
Me, I
Hindersfjall.
hate them.
Greetings.
Greetings.
See you.
Fare thee well. Like it here?
'Tis true what they say.
Beg your pardon.
Oh, sure. Aye, aye.
Kill the giant.
Uncle said folk on the continent got heads like cats. Jimmy got
Them with the
eyes.
guardian curs.
A witcher?
If only my Sven could be a hero.
Will you keep loitering, bothering folk?
I'll be
Like
damned.
pickled herring?
Who's this?
Me, I hate them.
What is it? Omen of war's been cross. The Nagelfair of Hindusfjall shores.
Ron was deathly ill, they said. When he knew the time had come, he went into the mountain.
Greetings.
Greetings.
यार इससे नहीं तो बेचने में लगी है. Thank you.
See you.
Fare thee well.
I'm a simple chap.
Still goes.
I thought Saber.
What do you want from me?
Them wit.
I could have married a continental.
Sponsor.
Hey there.
I'm busy. I?
Lovely scar. Wanna see mine? Greetings, white hair. Lovely scar. Wanna see mine?
There ain't no kickers nor hey!
The Nagelfair of Hindusfjall shores.
See right where?
Wonder what they'll say.
किससे पूछूं भैया? पहले बताओगे?
Jarl on Hindersfjall.
Ask about तो बोल दिया इसने.
Split its massive skull. Rid the isles of this.
Best blade's not worth shite if a weak arm's swinging it, eh?
Remember last year?
Swords on his back. What'll I think next? Ah, it's you. First Outlander to seek a place in the hero's pursuits. Will you ride here too? There's room for you if you want.
Maybe some other time.
Maybe some other time.
So
So
long.
long.
Raise, घोड़ों की race होनी है.
Something I've always wondered. What'll you witchers do once there are no basilisks, leshens, or giants around? Eh? Can you swing an axe?
My left hand is inboard, but
Hey, you! Oh!
Take it to the
Uncle
yard.
said
Hey,
folk on
listen.
the continent
We'll
got
chat
heads
another
like
time.
cats. But you only got cat's eyes.
Hey there.
I'm a simple chap. Seek no trouble.
Friend of y'all's, saviour of common folk. Bah, devil take ye.
What are ye looking at?
Seek adventure.
What do you seek, traveller?
Aye? What's it you need?
Any chance you know who wore this shawl?
Of course. Yona, our herbalist. Lives there, in that hut. Oh, she'll be pleased you found it for her.
Yeah, real pleased.
Vagabond.
Found your shawl near Lothar's house. By the path that you went up there.
How did you know?
Had a hunch. Thanks for confirming it. You know Tjalva's got one foot in the grave.
Good. That bastard should never have been born. Me, I was to be Lothar's bride, but he cast me aside for that flounder. Getting his comeuppance now. Him and that whole ploughing family.
You'd kill a child out of jealousy? Are you serious?
It is not jealousy, but dignity that matters here. 10 years we lived side by side. 10 years. I cooked for him, washed his breeches, shared me bed. And he abandoned me with nary a word. The whole village laughed. Stupid bint Yona let herself be had. No, I have not been had, nor have I forgot.
Want you to lift the curse. I mean it.
Fine, I'll do it. But I've my terms. Lothar's to renounce his son and come back to me.
I'll be sure to tell him. But I think we both know what his answer will be.
Not like my good for nothing, Slay.
You need more than
Boom. Oh, रुको. रुको. भाई कितना कुछ आ गया
अनरेटेड है ना ये अनरेटेड है ना It's copy? No, I literally told Jack to put unrated. Okay, I'll perhaps. I was just working so hard.
We'll stick together. It'll all work out.
कुछ जॉन डो मिले थे मुझे
I'll do some chip damage, wait.
So, you know who placed the Nithing?
Old friend of yours, Yona.
I might have.
Other one's not there.
Jealous bitch. Can't stand to see others happy. So, will she lift the curse?
Yeah, sure. All you gotta do is renounce your family and go back to her.
Nay. Never.
Nice.
Wife, My son. I'd strip them of honor. Condemn them to poverty. You've got to break the spell, Witcher. Let her die!
You might deserve to be punished, but not this way. Fine, I'll do it.
Thanks be to the gods.
Don't bring the gods into it. This is between two human beings.
No cure for trouble like a witcher.
J-O-N-N-A.
My laptop is actually 12 years
Be
old.
quick and painless.
Yeah, that's the same thing I see.
So? Did it work?
It did. Your son should recover soon. And Yona will die.
Thanks, Witcher. 1,000 times over. My son's dearest of all to me. I couldn't abide it if he'd died. Your reward. Will you eat with us before moving onward?
No. Not in the mood.
No cure for trouble like a witcher.
हाँ मैंने नहीं सी इसलिए चुना वरना मैं हेवन पे गई तो टॉपिक ही चुनूंगा
मैंने उसको मार दिया यार
Nice one. Wait. Play off my drop. Play off my bot. You know, he literally just right out of nowhere came from him. He fired him. That's how low my FP was. No. I have a PC, but my brother is that gives me but not if I was playing in that PC, I would have carried on. Let's see. Wait, don't.
Could you tell a trout from a charm?
We'll do this person. What? तूने 2 बंदे ब्लाइंड मारे थे? भाई नायरों को सही लगा यार बंदा सही लगा टाइफून कर रहा है तू भी इस पे करता है सारा तो Right? तो पीस का कमी है
वहाँ फास्ट ट्रैवल खुल गया था क्या?
Giddy up.
हाय बैठ यार खेल पाता ना
Greetings again. See, I had no intention of cheating you. Your coin.
You're lucky. I'm not exactly known for being forgiving. Still, take my advice. Find a new profession.
Brand those swords, but I prefer me trusty axe.
Come on, Roach.
Bro, I was literally on 2 HP, 2 FPS, what happened? They literally walked in my crosshair. They literally walked in my crosshair.
Come on.
I literally 3 by 3 of them. क्या रिएक्शन है इनका?
Harpies got their nest here.
Pretty fired. One back step. I think last one is the attack.
भाई कहाँ जाना है?
Wait, where did I
घोड़ा गिर गया.
This game, I'm unsure. Wait up. Picking a place and
Hey!
So why is from Perch? Nice. Well played भाई, क्या क्रॉसफायर था. Sky, come with me. Everyone go away. Sky, come with me. Okay, now you stand here and do your doggy. Okay? And stop me in front of me. Okay, my bad. I got it. Please.
अगर भिड़ पाए उससे तो भिड़ लेंगे भाई. ये नहीं भिड़ पाएगा तो छोड़ देंगे इसको यहीं पे. यही है.
Ugly bastard.
बहुत तेज मार रहा है भाई.
पता है आई वर फीलिंग थी ना यहाँ वो मेरे एक्सेस के बारे में.
मार रहा है भाई, बहुत मार.
One 8. भाई 118 है.
Giddy up.
चलो चलो चलो
Let's go.
Nice one.
Whoa there, Roach.
It could be.
You made that big.
You blind!
We serve her who is virgin, mother, and crone.
What is it?
Retrieve the property you lost.
Could you? Thanks be to Freya. Where'd you find it?
Northern part of the Isle, near the whale cemetery. Don't ask me how it got there, long story. At any rate, don't need to worry about the thieves. They won't steal ever again.
Your reward. Sure as hell earned it. And a lot a bit more from myself. If Killiud not been found, I'd have had to wash the shame away with my own blood.
Watch where you step.
Behind us! So what is this arena? It's literally... He's literally coming from behind us every single round.
भाई कितना कचरा हो गया मेरे पास। %52 था। भाई यहाँ जाना है मुझे।
Stay out of trouble, or you answer to me.
Look at your average mist.
पहला स्टॉप ये है।
But they're just backstabbing us so much. Guys, go on ahead. I'll pause for time.
बेचारी स्वॉर्ड को अभी ठीक किया मैंने। जो बकवास सब फेंक दो, ये सब तो फेंक ही दो। Yeah.
Any last words?
Faster!
Yes, finally it's about it. Oh. Eventually. Yeah, eventually.
फिर से ठीक करना पड़ेगा इसको। अच्छा, सिल्वर टूट गया।
वाह, इन्होंने मुझे 5 दिया हेड पे, तो 5 दिया हेड पे पड़ता है।
don't know what you can do to get water off, but that's what you find.
72, nice! One. Nice. बढ़िया है ना बस यही तो चाहिए बस यार ये मैच है बस कुछ मजा आ अभी मंदिर से आए Last one backstab. Bring heaven. Pretty backstab. Bring, PC probably backstab. Let's go. GG boys. How did I bring that? Please accept my I have to next to it. ले लेता हूँ और मैं उसको पीछे बैठा ही भाई ये बंदा से मारा था टीम में भी हाँ ब्रीच में मारा है तो एक का टीम हाँ उसमें प्लेटिनम बना है गोल्ड ओलंपिक को जाता है
Call that Vulcan. Vagrant.
Swords on his back. What an adventure.
I wanted to surprise you, but since you asked, promise soon.
Greetings, traveler.
Got back your stolen horn, and I, killed the thieves.
Shame that. They weren't evil men.
Didn't give me a choice. Where's my reward?
Take it. And next time, slay some damn monsters.
So what is she doing? Yennefer, right?
चावल बनाते रहे, कढ़ी चावल और थोड़ा आलू पूरी को भुजिया बना दूं क्या?
हाँ
सब्जी
कड़ी
ये तो तेरा है नहीं।
अच्छा
तेरा बड़ी नहीं है
नहीं, अब वो लाने में अब कहाँ मिलेगा, अब थोड़ी मिलेगा।
इसको बोल ले ले आते तो बड़ी बना के डाल दूं।
This one's really funny.
खाली ऐसी खा लूँगा।
ये सब तो है
नहीं मम्मी।
सुन के डाल दिए थोड़ा सा।
अच्छा ठीक है, हाँ अच्छा लगेगा।
डाल दिए और थोड़ा सा इसको पिएगा
नहीं
चावल एक तरफ बना दिए, एक तरफ थोड़ा सा ठीक है आलू रोटी।
हाँ चलो स्टार्ट करो। हाँ नहीं यार
Vagrant.
We serve her who is burdened with
That one.
सबसे पहले एक स्पॉट बनाते हैं अपने घर पे।
One wreck after another for a fucking bag.
River, don't eat so much.
Yes,
but not. Because they get hit in the gut and those herrings get...
Grand those swords, but I prefer me trusty axe.
Back to Witcher. Watch your step.
हाँ लेट है इसको कुछ भी करो। आजा सुन अरे मैं बता दूंगा भाई, हम लोग सोलो क्यों नहीं जीत जाएंगे भाई? हाँ मतलब कल से, हाँ कल से भाई अपन, मैं जो रैंक पुश करूंगा ना भाई, सही बता रहा हूँ, भगवान भी डर जाएगा। क्या हो गया, क्या कर दिया इसमें? मैंने दुनिया का ऐसा बनाया कोई ना कुछ रैंक पुश।
सिल्वर, ये सिल्वर है और ये भी सिल्वर है। ये स्टील है। चलो स्वॉर्ड्स तो चली गया। के बाद ये रखना है, बाकी सबको उधर फेंको। उधर फेंको। देखो देखो
भैया हमारा पर ऐसे भैया क्या है? What? सिर्फ रैंक है? सीरीज का सीरीज पता है पीछे से आ रहे हैं तो भाई साहब उसको प्लान कर देंगे। भाई मेरे को तो ढंग से रजिस्टर नहीं हो पाया, इतना कुछ था। अरे नहीं मतलब दिखा है अलग, मतलब दिखा है थोड़ा अटक अटक के दिखा है, इतना देर से देख रहा है। Something is not optimistic. Please prepare to attack it with me. Ah, but तेरा वाले क्या?
Ooh, you drink last night too?
Till Yalmar split
You!
massive. Oi!
Last night was...
It is Norgan's birthday tomorrow.
Master Geralt, The guards spotted you from the tower. They said we'd open the gates.
Why was it closed? Is that famous Skellige hospitality?
Nay, 'tis tradition. After the feast, the Jarls will choose the king, so the doors must remain closed. Only the sons and daughters of Skellige may stay in the castle.
Crach make an exception just for me?
All know what you did for Ceres and Hjalmar. Today, you're one of us. Come. Crach awaits.
How's the mood in there?
Calm. Too calm.
How's that?
We've an adage here at Skellige. At a good feast, mead and blood flow in equal measure. Surely you consider this barbaric on the continent, no?
Not sure. Sounds preferable to dull banquets garnished with court intrigue.
Step careful there.
I've as much right to it as you do.
And I'd expect you to support me.
Come on,
Don't pinch my allies. If an uncrate's to wear the crown, it
Should be you, because you've got fur growing on your chin, that it?
show some of your own, and the Jarls just might listen to you.
Want your mug smacked? Remember, I was left standing last time we crossed fists.
Yeah? So you'll fight the Vilcards with me? Wonder who'll do better, you or Hjalmar the Giant Slayer?
Oh, stop your shite boasting.
Ceres! Hey! God damn it!
Bad way to play it out.
Think I don't know that? But you saw her, she's so...
Stubborn, fierce, mule-headed, refuses to listen to anyone.
Exactly! True, Arnvald. Me and Ceres, and they're twins in that regard.
Don't see Crach. He talking to the Jarls?
No, went to his chambers. To prepare your promised reward, no doubt.
If you've a spell witcher, perhaps you'd fancy some fisticuffs with the Vilcards. Loosen up your joints after your journey.
Maybe later.
Come on, try me!
Brand those swords, but I prefer me trusty axe.
A temple to the eternal fire. More silver there than in a dragon's hoard. So on the continent they raise temples.
Witcher.
Fire.
Giants want
This blade's not much shite of a weak arm swinging at 8.
The only one chosen by the gods could accomplish such a feat.
But if they do, we'll loot them as well.
When
अरे लैपटॉप पे अरे FPS क्या यहाँ पता है कितनी ज़्यादा sensitivity मैंने एक एक पूरा 360 एंड इसके बाद एक 150 इतनी माउस
Seal shut!
सिर्फ काम माउस पे
Take a look. Still got all my teeth?
Most of them did quite a number on you.
Why are you laughing? They'd have trashed you too.
Doubt it.
That's so. Care to wager on it? Drop any one of the Vilcards, and I'll give you my sword. End up like me, you part with yours.
Vilcards. Who are they?
Wild men.
Hills.
Shepherds then?
Aye, without the sheep. They live off killing, eat only what they hunt. And they fight like no one else.
You're on. Start wrapping that sword for me.
Sell your fish till they're in the boat, Wolf.
Heard you're taking on challengers in fistfights.
Challengers? Ain't none a challenge to us.
We're here to hit. Hit till our fists are red with blood.
Let's do this.
Gladly. Die! Die!
मैं गया बच गया
You hit good. Hard.
Oh, what a fight. Smacked his gob so hard it's a wonder his brain didn't fly out of his ears. Well, lost the wager. But that were such a spectacle, I don't even mind. Here, may it serve you well.
You.
Weak arm swinging it, eh?
Like brooms, white arse.
What? Friends we show heart, foes we show our axe. Remember that.
बहुत
What is it? God's scared. Save me from
Heard you're taking on challengers in fistfights.
Challengers? Nah. Ain't none a challenge to us.
We're here to hit. Until our fists are red with blood.
Maybe late.
Not in the mood to fight.
That time of the month, eh? Get out of here, you grid cunt. Best blade's not worth shite if a weak arm's swinging it, eh?
Toys bringing
Hey,
back.
listen here. Brand those swords.
Kill a giant.
Drink last night too.
But ain't that nothing like got the priestess as well, Pete?
Venture no. She's dear to the gods.
let me I'm in garage. Go in front of them, help me and die.
Greetings, Berna. Feast not to your liking?
This is no feast. It's a farmer's market where votes are bought and sold like sheepskins.
Svanrig is not gonna vie for support.
Bran's son will not haggle for a crown that is his by right.
Far as I know, crown goes to the claimant who gains the most votes.
That is the tradition, but not all traditions are good. The Isle's care should be entrusted to a single family.
Take it you have a specific family in mind.
Of course. Bran was the best king Skellige has seen in centuries. The throne should pass on to Svanrig, his true-born son, and then on to his sons.
What's wrong with voting for your king?
Take a walk. Listen and you'll understand. The claimants already hand out land, promise privileges, titles, favourable judgments. They behave like whores lifting their skirts for every passerby. A king by the grace of votes is no ruler, but a debtor. This must end. We must start by placing Bran's firstborn son on the throne. I hope the Jarls will see the wisdom of it.
Leaving Cair Trolda?
Tomorrow at daybreak. Enjoy yourself, Master Geralt.
May I?
You must even. Come! I've been waiting for you. So, feast to your liking? Any better than your continental balls?
Definitely more to drink.
Ah, there is. Rolled all of it out of my cellars. Double meads, triple, Cintrian plum brandy, a Hackamum spirit that burns the mouth like boiling water. Clan on Crate knows the meaning of hospitality.
Saw you talking to Berna. What about?
Politics. After all, naught else interests her. Wench tried to convince me that we must honor Bran's memory. And to that aim, I'm to command my offspring to withdraw from the race for the crown. Support Svanrig instead.
Why do I think you turned her down?
You put it mildly. I showed her the door.
Feeling torn between Hjalmar and Ceres?
You mean do I have a favorite? Nay. They're as different as fire and water. But on Crate blood flows in both.
Not by heart, right?
Think the Council of Jarls will dare to put a woman on the throne?
If you'd asked me some months ago, I'd have laughed in your face. But today I see, and I'm not alone, that Ceres has something as rare on the Isles as a hot summer. Patience. Others act, then think. She's different. She thinks things through, the for, the against. But once she takes action, not a force in the world could stop her.
Between you and me, Hjalmar's not too hot-headed to be king?
Depends on the kind of king you have in mind. Want one who'll send emissaries, move figurines about a map, calculate the most profitable option? Then yes, he's too hot-headed. But Skellige wants a different ruler. The kind who'll drown Nilfgaard in blood. Sooner jump into a fire than surrender. And that is Hjalmar.
If you escalate your attacks, you stand to infuriate Emhyr. Could regret it someday.
In Skellige, we spit on the notion of peace at any cost.
Promised me a reward for helping your children.
And I aim to keep my word. Here, this bauble's been in the family for generations. I give it to you for helping ensure the line endures.
Beautiful craftsmanship. Thanks.
I'm the one. Hear that? Damn it! Hjalmar's probably started another row.
That's not Hjalmar. Let's go.
Cloth! Give me some cloth! Gotta stop the bleeding! Quick!
Da.
Take my cloak. Hold on, son. You'll pull through. A shark grabbed my leg once. Albion!
He's dead.
Crack! Where'd those bears
85 नहीं है बस genuinely 85.
Answer! Now!
Careful how you speak to my dad.
Stow your blade, pup, or Crack will lose a son too. You insult me, Luna. And now you threaten my son. I will not stand here. Come here. Come on! Put you down like a rabid dog.
Calm down. Calm down. Enough blood's been spilt. Someone brought these beasts here to murder our sons and brothers. We cannot restore their lives. But we can. We must avenge them. This burden falls upon the host and his offspring.
Find the guilty on Crate. Find and kill them. Else your clan will be cursed for 100 generations to come.
Anybody see how the bears got in?
Don't matter. I know where to find the guilty already.
Wait! Are you mad? You're gonna kill folk before we've learned what happened?
Learn all you want. Meantime, I'll go wash the shame off our clan.
Hey, the Jarls aren't listening anymore. Stop playing the hero and think for a second.
Our honor's at stake, sis. That can't wait.
Are you listening to me? Someone let those bears in. We must know who, and the answer lies somewhere in this room.
You're right, Cerys. I'll help you.
Thanks.
Fine. See you when I return with the traitors' heads.
I'll stay here. Someone must see to everything. Summon the healer, hand the fallen over to their families. Wolf, I thank you.
Ever see anything like that?
No, and I hope I never will again.
Where'd the bears come from? We were all laughing, eating, drinking. Suddenly, a massacre. Torrents of blood on the walls.
Know who died?
Drogadar, Drakeborn Du, Blue Boy Lugos, Yalborn, Ottrig. Take some time, mention them all.
But you could name the claimants to the throne who survived in one breath. You, Hjalmar, and Svanrige.
What are you saying?
Nothing, just yet. What happened before the massacre? Be precise.
Young Lucas bet he could empty a barrel of beer in one go. He climbed on the table, grabbed a pony keg of Cintron wheat, and started chugging. His throat bulged like a blowfish. Face went red, but he kept drinking. Folk started banging their tankards on the table, shouted, Lugos, Lugos. Then, from the other side of the room, we heard this.
बस आ गया.
We turned in unison as if a coxswain had called. They were there. They were already there. Folks closest to the bears didn't even manage to draw their weapons. They were ripped to shreds.
We'll avenge them, I promise. We've talked enough. Let's look around.
Let me know what you find. I'll speak to the others. Maybe someone saw more than I did. Pull yourself together.
Fang marks, claw marks, broken bones. Hard to say what exactly killed him. All right. What do we have here? Bear's head, but the tongue's short, like a human's. Mouth smells of honey liqueur. Mead. And something else. Something earthy. Bears like honey. Before it's fermented. Strange. Something under the fur. A tattoo. Shape of a bear paw. Old scar. Looks like it was sutured. Half man, half bear. Something like a lycanthrope. No full moon, so something else caused the transformation. Maybe something he ate. Drank. Mead. Mead with an earthy aroma. Need to check the horns, tankards, and bowls. All the horns are empty. Ottrig. Shit, no more than a kid. Earthy scent from the bear's maw. Something towards mushrooms?
Hi, 119
a sense in the air. Coming from somewhere else in this room. So many wounds. No wonder Hjalborn bled to death.
Z119.
Each table. Mead in this one. And only mead.
Bro, this 119? Thanks. Let me. I'm. See. Thanks. I'm actually. Well done. Well, I know.
Here. Mead spiked with some kind of mushroom. And human blood. Ceres, come here.
A guard saw what happened. Those weren't bears. They were...
Men who transform into bears.
Uh-huh. Berserkers.
Berserkers?
The Skald's name for warriors who change into animals in the midst of battle. Stuff of fairy tales, legends. But it seems to make sense, right?
Mm-hmm. Almost. We were at a feast, not on a battlefield. I think I know what caused them to transform. The mead they drank. Smell this. Mead spiked with blood. And something else. Thinking it could be a mushroom, but I don't recognize the type.
Hjort might help us. Few druids know herbs better.
Can't hurt to try.
100 sparbles. Look at this. 'Tis Geralt the Giant.
A disgrace. The camp we've not seen since the Red
Freyr, our mother, may the sea swallow the traitors. Freyr, our lady.
Mind if I interrupt?
Already have? What is it?
Someone spiked one of the mead barrels with blood and something else. An herb or a mushroom. Sarah said...
Give me the horn. I know the smell. A mushroom. Mardrome.
Ceres wasn't lying. You know your fungi.
I do. Especially those which affect the mind, soothe it, summon waking dreams. Udalric suffered for years. I tried to help him in various ways, initially with prayer, then with poppy milk.
But he's done with that now, right?
It's not that simple. But we'll wean him off it yet.
Mardrome related to berserkers?
Aye. But only in the tales told to children as they're put to sleep on cold winter nights. Warriors who ate Mardrome were said to transform into beasts when consumed by battle rage. But as I said, it's only...
Only a legend, I know. Still, I find it easier to believe than some story about bears appearing out of nowhere. Mardrome. Never heard of it.
You have another name for it on the continent. Silasaib, I believe.
All right. Peasants eat it to soothe pain.
Udalric tried it too, but only a few times. In larger doses, the mushroom causes visions, nightmares.
Yes, the last thing Udalric needed more of. Thanks for your help. Blood and Mardrome. The taste of human flesh and a substance that triggers visions. That well could have caused the rage. Maybe even the transformation.
Hard to believe someone spiked the man here in the hall, though, in front of all those witnesses.
You're right. I helped prepare for the feast. I've noticed it might have happened before they brought the drink upstairs. In the cellars, maybe. Come on, we could find some clues there.
Okay, chalo.
May the sea swallow the traitors. Freyr, our lady.
We must find the traitors quickly. Elsewise, the warriors will take matters into their own hands. Also, some goes already.
Think they'd attack Croc openly?
My father or each other. All in the finest Skellige tradition. Haven't had a good civil war in ages. Knew there'd be trouble. It was all too calm.
Funny. Arnvold said the same. For a feast to be any good, mead's gotta flow. But so does blood.
Might say he got his wish. I really hope Hjalmar's doing something useful, not just looking for a fight.
Relax. Your brother's impetuous, not stupid.
We keep the poison at the cellar's other end down below. Come, I'll show you. The stench! Is that vodka?
Mahakaman spirit. Someone ruined several barrels of the finest.
Good thing Dad's got other worries on his mind. Right behind you.
That's a relief. Blood and mushrooms. Think we can find out where this barrel came from? Looks different. What the? Shit.
The spirit! There's another exit behind the barrels, but they're too heavy. We'll never move them.
Don't intend to.
Leave that! We must flee this place!
Quick.
We might have been burned alive.
Somebody's damn desperate to bring our investigation to a quick end. There's a secret passage.
One rarely used, more like. When Hjalmar and I were little, we'd play here. Once...
Magic.
Bygone days.
A place of power.
Not even make it.
When I get my hands on that pyromaniac.
Let's think. They had to use the entrance we used. Maybe they left some prints behind.
Maybe. When the door slammed shut and the fire broke out, did you hear a bottle shatter too?
No. But I have no winter sense at my disposal. You must hear the hair growing on my head.
I try not to eavesdrop. Anyway, entrance is worth checking. Come on.
Say that, Benny. You hacked it. No.
Someone walked through the mead. Trail breaks off. Need to find another clue nearby. Something else to follow. Must have felt his clothing rip. But
Go and see, go and see.
What's this?
Piece of cloth.
No. It can't be.
What is it?
Arnvold's tunic. Only he
What?
wears this kind.
Sure about that?
Saw him in the main hall with the
Stop going.
servants. Let's go.
Save their feet. Feet.
Grab a horse, we'll chase him down.
Arnvold! Stop, damn it!
Doubt he'll listen.
When I get my hands on him...
You don't stand a chance.
We'll see about that!
Why do you betray them? Talk or I'll finish what I started.
No on-crate should ever sit on Skellige's throne. I know you better than others do. You're hot-headed, irresponsible. Skellige needs stability, a strong king. Not the kind a band of drunken jarls will choose.
Curious. Never heard you voice that idea, but I do know one who never stops saying it. It's Berna Bran, isn't it? You were never a good liar, Arnvald.
What was her motive?
It's obvious. She schemed this up to get rid of the other claimants. Slander our clan in the process. If she succeeded, Svanrigga would have been left, the only claimant to Skellige's throne.
We need proof. Your word against Berna's, that's not enough.
Arnvald, help us, and I'll ask my dad to grant you an honourable death. I'll insist.
I've letters from her. Instructions. How to poison the mead. But she never signed them. There's no seal.
Will that be enough?
It'll have to be. We shouldn't delay. Time to gather the Jarls.
I've assembled the Jarls in council as you demanded, Cerys on Crate. You claim to know who's behind the slaughter at Caer Trolda. Speak then. The blood of Skellige's sons and daughters. Whose hands does it stain?
Berna Bran's.
The lass is mad. Do you think anyone will believe you?
You had them serve poison mead to the berserkers.
I beg your pardon. The servants of Caer Trolda are not mine to command. 'Twas your father who called for the feast, who assembled the guests.
There's reason in these words.
Have you any proof to confirm your accusation?
I've better. I've a witness. Arnvald.
क्या हुआ?
Cerys speaks true. Berna commanded me to poison the maid. When Cerys and the Witcher descended into the cellars.
You betrayed us. The clan that took you in.
Good man. He's a servant to Ancrate, a lackey. He will say what they command him to say. He would lie for them even were he to pay for it with his head.
Berner speaks true. Arnvald has served at Caer Trolda ever since I remember. Loyally, like a dog.
I can vouch for Cerys. She's telling the truth.
You? Yet another Ancrate lackey? Did Cerys entice you to cooperate? I can imagine how. Or has Crack paid you to smear my name?
What did you say?
Calm yourselves.
After what I saw on Speaker Rock, I trust the Witcher. More than I do you.
You've that right. But it's no proof of my guilt.
Got one more piece of evidence.
A letter from Berna to Arnvald, instructing him how to spike the mead.
It lacks my signature. It lacks my seal.
But perfume soaked through the parchment. A very strong scent, you know. Still to be sensed.
Is this your proof, lass? Is this what you call evidence of my supposed treason? Don't make me laugh.
Berna's right, Cerys. 'Tis all precious little proof of her wrongdoing. Alas, your brother Hjalmar also has not presented anything that could clear your family's name. We've but one path left to us. Holger, Lugos, it's time we quit this damn castle. Come, we must decide what punishment Clan Ancrate will face.
You're making a big mistake.
Silence, wanderer.
Wait! Mother, you bade me to leave the hall before the feast. Why?
Son, not now.
Why did you do it? How did you know? How?
He stands silent.
You gave Cerys no credence. Gave the Witcher no credence. But you must give credence to a son who accuses his own mother. Unless it was her doing. She shamed herself, me, the family, the clan.
Svanrige, I did it for you. Only for you.
You admit to this deed. As the eldest of the Jarls, I cleanse the name of Clan on Crete, and you, Burna Bran, I sentence to death. You will be chained to a rock, to perish of hunger and thirst, and sea fowl will peck apart your remains.
When I had a lust for power, I knew this. But so strong as to commit such a crime.
What about Svanrige? What's his fate?
He'll lose his home, his name, his honor. He'll choose exile. Or death. But enough. Whatever comes, we must endure. I thank you, Geralt. Again.
No need. Again.
I'll not take any more of this modesty. This is a land of heroes. Let this remind you of that. And now, I must ride for Gedinath, for the Jarl's Council. Time to pick a king.
What do you think? Who'll get the nod?
Come with me, see for yourself. All may listen to our deliberations.
I do have a horse in the race. Can't refuse, to be honest.
As I thought. Well, let's go. We're just in time.
They've already started.
Weren't long ago, we gave King Bran back to the sea. Today, our mourning ends. Today, by the grace of the gods and the clans, a new ruler takes the crown. Let us swear her fealty.
I know some would see another in my place. I thank those who stood at my side. Here, beneath the sacred oak, I pledge to be a good queen to the ones and the others. I want peace and prosperity to reign in Skellige. And I count on you to help me fulfill that dream.
Cerys! 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 Cerys!
तो भाई आज के लिए सब कुछ नहीं